Wooga Poplar has committed to Villanova. Kyle Neptune gets a player with a heartbeat and moving limbs.
Can we confirm that limbs are intact and moving?
I would assume so. I guess I don't
Okay.
firmly know. We'll find out. Wooga's actually a really good player. I don't mean that as a Wooga Poplar diss. I mean that as a like Kyle Neptune still needs like 11 more bodies to field the team diss.
Yeah, I mean they massively, I mean absolutely massively all caps needed this ad. And this was a really good one for them. Now I still think they still need to be dipping their toes in other players in the portal and adding, but this was a good ad for him for Kyle Neptune. I think that having a wing with the shooting ability that Poplar has, he shot just about 39% from three on a little over 5.5 attempts a game. His shooting numbers and his production really dipped in league play and in conference play, outside of having a really good start to the year. But that might just be chalked up to like Miami's situation. It seemed a little bit like, I don't know, walking on eggshells with that team and how things were going. And I think that's indicative by how many players left after this season. But getting Pablo, I think, is a really good ad. I think he's one of the better guard wings that are in the portal.
Yeah, we're contractually obligated to be unbiased about things, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I love this ad. I love Wooga Poplar. I love his game. I think there is an untaken next step for Wuga that I expected to come at Miami last season that just kind of didn't because there were too many cooks in the kitchen and everybody was hurt and in and out of the lineup and everybody was just cashing checks and hoping to get out of there healthy. I still believe this guy could be really, really good. I believe he could be all conference material at a conference like the Big East. I'm talking like first team all Big East. I think that's possible. I think he's a pro at some point soon. And it's good for Wuga because he gets to see if all the things I'm speculating are true. I think it's bad for Wuga because he's going to have to do this solo. And I do think there is some disaster potential of like, we're Wuga and Eric Dixon, and that's it. And I kind of wanted Wuga to fit in to a team that was ready to win a little more.
Yeah, like I wanted like not saying I want him on it, but like throw Wooga on UConn, throw Wooga on a Kansas, throw Wooga on a whatever, a Bama, whatever, like that type of like I want him to compete for a national title, and I think he could be a piece on a team that has Final Four aspirations, but instead he's gonna have to go play for a coach that is gonna have to scheme up him and Eric Dixon to fight for their lives, fight for their lives on a night to night basis.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like one of those things where, like, for Villanova, love it. For Wuga, like it. Yeah, it's good. He's going to be able to do things. How would you compare this to TJ Bamba, who, like, last year ended up really not living up to his potential? It feels like a very similar ad to me.
Uh, I don't see it as being similar because I think those two players are on totally different planets.
You think Wuga's way better than TJ?
I think Wooga is way better than TJ Bamba.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. So if you put Wuga on last year's Villanova team, do you think they make the tournament?
I think they're better. I don't know if it gets them in the tournament, but they are better.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I kind of view them as very, very similar in caliber guys. And that's part of what I think is scaring me about this for Wuga is like, I don't know that you're going to get like, have we seen Kyle Neptune maximize a player since he's been at Villanova?
No,
Yeah. But like, does Wuga care? Does Wuga just want to cash the check?
I think he might just want to cash a check. He's also a Philly kid. He just wants to play for Villanova. There is something there with that. Um, so yeah, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm sure that bag is very, very, very big, and he gets to play for Villanova as a Philly kid. That definitely means something.
What are best case numbers for Wuga?
Honestly, I think he can be like a 16, 17 a game guy.
Wow.
Yeah, like I think him and Dixon are going to score. Like I think Wooga's going to average like 17. Dixon's probably going to average 17, and as a team, they're going to average 59 points.
Is so I'm gonna say is Villanova good? And that answered my
No,
question. No.
no. Who's on the side? Who's the head coach?
Turtlenecked man.
Yeah, then no.
No. Wuga would look great in the turtleneck.
He would.
The NBA draft is coming up, and I've got something awesome for you. We are partnering with the people at NBA 2K Lab. NBA 2K is the best video game on earth. The people at 2K Lab are making some awesome stuff to make that game even more fun, and they just launched their 2024 NBA Draft Simulator, where you can find the official Sleepers Media big board. We ranked our top 75 players in this draft class. Me, Carter, Brian Ralph, Riley Davis. We did it together, and it is featured on the 2K Lab NBA Draft Simulator. You can take control of any team in the draft, play GM with just one click, and see our entire rankings before these videos even come out. Check out the link in the description of this video to try out the draft sim for yourself, and you can find more mini games at nba2klab.com/NBA-mini-games.